says you should get insurance on the stool. It has insurance. We have to. You know, I was just like, even though you got insurance, you don't want things to burn down. You feel what I'm saying? Regardless, like I want to make sure it don't burn down, even if we got the insurance. You feel what I'm saying? Let's watch this video. This is the same one we were watching. I guess there's an update.
We're staying on top of breaking news. A home ripped apart as SWAT team members swarm a known nudist ranch. This is in connection to the case of a missing local couple. Police say a
Wow, these couples are maniacos? Homie, a nudist ranch? Freaking maniacos way. That is wild.
Neighbor is a person of interest. We're live in the air and on the ground in Redlands. Hello, I'm Mark Brown. I'm in for David Ono and Ellen Leva. You're watching Eyewitness News at 6, live on ABC 7, Hulu, and wherever you stream. We're following that breaking news. Police say foul play now suspected in the search for that elderly couple missing in Redlands. Dan and Stephanie Menard were last seen this weekend leaving their home. SWAT now using an armored machine they call the Rook to knock down the walls of the house near the missing couple's home. Again, here's what we know. SWAT has surrounded the nudist ranch where the couple lives. They are looking for a person of interest after a tip. Stephanie and Daniel Menard were last seen on Saturday, and police say they do suspect foul play. Chris Christie live over the scene now in Air 7 in Redlands. Chris?
Mark, as they have followed up on that tip, things have gone sideways here. You are looking at one of those armored vehicles that you saw just a moment ago that you mentioned. It is now back at work with a battering arm attempting to poke around in the property of this suspect. This is the person of interest who resides next to the couple's house, the missing couple, Dan and Stephanie Menard. That's their house right there. Right next door is a much smaller home with a trailer attached to it and a garage that is filled with garbage and just a heap of debris piled up to the ceiling of that garage. Now, somewhere in here, they are following up on that tip to find out who or what is inside of there, whether there's evidence.
What the So you're telling me they broke down the entire house to see what's going on inside? Please make that make sense. So you're telling me, bro, that instead of opening the door like a normal human being, can we talk to you, sir? You're going to grab the fucking tank and ram the whole shit, break it down to go see what's inside? Oh, these fools were just waiting for... They just wanted to use the tank at this point. They just wanted to use the tank. That's... You're telling me you couldn't kick the door open, homie? Like a normal cop? What if you ran over the old couple? What if they... What if they ran them over, bro? What if they fucking ran them over? These fools damn tore down the whole fucking house.
Or whether the person of interest is actually located or possibly hiding, whatever the case may be, it'll be very interesting to see what they find as they continue this very, very interesting operation. Earlier, that vehicle that you're looking at right there, known as a tactical Rook that is used by the Riverside County Sheriff's Department, approached the home, breached the front of the house with that battering arm, and literally sunk into the ground as an upper deck with an air conditioning unit crashed, tumbling on top of that vehicle, trapping the officer behind the wheel of that bulldozer. And
trapping the... I'm glad they trapped his ass. I'm glad they trapped his ass. Hey, that's a fake Capone in the chat, just so you guys know. That's a fake Mr. Capone E. Let's go.
Now, that bulldozer is back at work again. They are using that tactical vehicle to poke around this suspect's home. Reporting live from Air 7, I'm Chris Christie, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Yeah, really quick, Chris, can you tell whether the officers that are around the scene, are they still maintaining a kind of defensive posture? Do they still have guns pointed at the residents?
No, they don't.
So they have guns pointed at the residents while they have a tank destroying the residents. I don't get what... Fool, listen. I don't get what's going on. Can somebody tell me what's going on? 2 old people are missing, right? 2 old people are missing. And last time they were seen, they were both naked, all right? And now somehow They have guns pointed at the house, and they're destroying the house with a mini tank. I don't get it. I don't get it. Please, somebody explain it to me better than the news.
Basically have the closest officers a block away in either direction. We don't want to give away their position, but we do feel comfortable showing you this armored vehicle that is essentially encountering a whole lot of debris as it kind of tries to make its way through this mess here. Beyond that, we really don't know what their tactics are here. Again, the closest units are about a block away in either direction. Every time they come close, they do take up a defensive posture with their guns drawn, and that's what they did as they approached this vehicle earlier with the deputy who was trapped inside of it. Half of that vehicle right there, I think we have some videotape to show you from just about an hour ago, was literally sunk into the ground, and that vehicle was trapped with the operator inside the vehicle. They approached the vehicle with their guns drawn, again, very defensive posture, and then immediately towed the vehicle away. The Bearcat has left the scene. Those armored SWAT members are about a half a block to a block in either direction as this operator.
What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? That's the other little tank. That's actually like the truck. It got stuck. That's why they brought that other army tank. But I don't get it, dog. Okay, they're looking for 2 people. I get it. I get that part. I get the part they're looking for 2 people. But why are they breaking down the house? I don't get that, bro. Now, if somebody inside with like a grenade launcher, all right, I get you. You got the armored tanks. You're trying to break it down so that way, whatever. But what are they doing? What are they doing? Sage says, feels like we're in an alternate reality. This is weird. This is weird.
Goes to work trying to find any evidence or people inside this property. Mark?
Chris Christie live in Air 7 HD. We want you to stay on station and keep an eye on things for us while we check in with Eyewitness News reporter Leticia Juarez. She's live at the scene and has been there for quite some time. We understand Redlands police have just held a press conference.
So they're looking for evidence or people. You're looking for evidence or people, but you're breaking down the house into smithereens. What the fuck?
Yeah, they held a press conference just shortly after 5 o'clock where we learned a little bit more about what is happening here. But what we can tell you, and just speaking with the neighbors, they tell us that, you know, Dan and Stephanie Menard are beloved members of their community, and they...
Hold on. I gotta watch this. I can't miss no parts of it.
Have just been worried since the couple seemingly vanished without a trace. This afternoon, police swarmed the Olive Dale Ranch here on...
Okay, hold on. All right, let's continue. Let's see what the fuck is going on.
On a tip that led them to a home right next door. Now, we were able to take a look from Air 7 as the SWAT team gathered right before they surrounded the home. Redlands police tell us that their officers did try to contact a person of interest in the couple's disappearance, and that led to a standoff. Now, a Riverside County Sheriff's SWAT vehicle known as a Rook, which you mentioned, was brought in when it appeared that the suspect was not responding to commands to come out of the home, and that's...
Okay, so they had a standoff with the people that kidnapped the old people. I get it. All right. So, inside the house was the kidnapper and the kidnappees. Cool. But you needed a fucking tank for one person?
When you saw there that vehicle there was used to basically tear the wall off the home so that they could try to look and see if that person of interest was in there. We then heard from Carl Baker, who told us what was happening next with that.
We are using...
Wait. So instead of cracking a window instead of cracking the door, they had the bright idea of let's ram the house so we can break the entire wall down and look inside. What in the fuck, homie? How do they even know that the couple maybe was right by the door? What if the couple were right by the door and these fools slammed the wall and the wall fell over and killed the old people? That doesn't make no fucking sense, bro. Let's see what this Hura got to say.
Happening next with that?
We are using remote equipment to conduct a search currently. We have not yet located anyone inside. We don't know where the subject is. He may still be inside or he may be somewhere else on the grounds.
What the fuck?
Now, we asked police if they had surrounded the area, and they said they had surrounded the area earlier before going into that standoff. So if that person of interest, they believe, is possibly still there, and they are going to be searching for him. Investigators say that they were led to the ranch this morning on a tip, and that led them to the Menards next door neighbor who they identified as that person of interest. They say...
Oh my God, that cop right there looks like he's just making shit up as he goes. You could see that he's lost, bro. Hey, and look, that cop is their age. Maybe he got something to do with it. This is weird. I don't get it, bro, how they would use the little tank to break down the house door and not just go inside. And the dog looks, look at the dog. That dog looks like he got something to do with it. That dog right there, he's the one that put the plot together, my boy. Look at the eyes, fool. Look at the eyes of the dog. That dog right there knows the truth. That dog right there knows the truth. Gangland Neem in the building. Salute to Gangland. What's up, fool? Hey, look at that dog. That dog is looking. That dog is thinking right now, like, fuck. I hope they don't fucking bust my ass. He knows more than he knows more than everybody, bro. He knows more than everybody. Look at that fucking dog. He got something going on, homie. He got something going on. And with that being said, salute to everybody. We're going to kill this live. I'll catch you guys right now, 200 boys, 8 p.m. All right. In 30 minutes, we'll be live in the back on the 200 boys. Pull up, show some love. And with that being said, salute to everybody. And we out.